BIOL and CTXR, technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and their price target. Starting off with BIOL's price action from the day. We did bleed. We are down 7%, over 7% on the day, almost down another percent after hours, as if it couldn't get any worse. But I am holding all my shares, almost 1,900 shares loaded up. I'm in the red. I'm down like 3% currently. Okay, right here. I don't care. I'm holding. We're going to be going over exactly why I don't care if this drops even more, all the way down to $1 again. I will continue to hold. We will be going over the fundamentals and the specific reasons for that. But the price action right now, we are still in this handle formation. Let me go ahead and zoom out to the 2 hourly right quick. This is the cup. This is the handle. This is one of the biggest, from a technical standpoint, this is the most bullish indicator that you can get, basically. Okay, let's look at it. What is this random line, you may ask? Good question. This is the price target based on technical analysis. Let's just put it at the end of this handle for where I have the trend lines ending now. Our price target would be roughly $1.62. That's like, what is that? Like 30 to 50% upside, I believe. Off the top of my head, something like that. Okay, that is one very bullish indicator. And of course, technical analysis can be wrong all the time. It's been wrong 1,000 times in the past, and it will continue to be wrong in the future. But typically, there's a majority of times that the price targets do come to fruition. In my opinion, is not financial advice, right? But once we break and confirm the breakout, we do have false breakouts. Okay, the stock does like to falsely break down and break out all the time. Okay, but this stock, once it confirms the breakout, and once we actually recover from this pandemic, this is going to have a ton of upside. Taking a look at the relative strength index, another technical analysis indicator, we're looking at 55.44, approaching the neutral side. On the hourly, we are looking more oversold. This is actually a good indicator. Okay, of course, being oversold is good if you are in the stock already, right? And if you are looking to get in the stock, this is a good indicator. Okay, and it's not financial advice, but this is going to be your entry point to watch. Okay, $1.16 all the way down to $1.13. Those entry points are going to do you extremely well. And keep in mind, guys, on my entry point, the last one, okay, I recommended getting in on this level of support, I believe. And if you did, you are currently down. Okay, I am sorry for that. Okay, this is not financial advice, right? Make your own decisions. But I think even if you got in back here, you're going to do just fine, in my opinion. Okay, if long term, medium term, I think in a week we will be green. If not tomorrow, we'll be green, right? I think any day this stock is primed to take off, in my opinion. But yeah, we are close to oversold. So that, what does that mean? That means we are oversold, right? A lot of people have been selling, and we are due for a correction in the upward direction. Taking a look at the bands, this is actually a bearish indicator, I believe. Yeah, we were hooking out. So when we hook out like this, typically this means increased volatility along with continuation of whatever price action movement you had. So in this case, we go down when the bands are hooking out. This red band is hooking out. That is a bearish indicator, all right? But, you know, these are not always right, okay? And macroscopically, we are in a cup and handle. This is why I'm not going to sell. If we go down another 10% tomorrow, I'm not selling. I promise you I will not be selling any of these shares unless something drastic, like some catalyst or some news that something insane would have to happen for me to sell the stock. That's what I'm telling you. Okay? Let's look at some moving averages, okay? We do have the exponential moving average, the 200-day exponential moving average. It did recently just cross over the 15-day moving average. Okay, this is this orange one. Okay, these blue ones, these are more like moving average support resistance levels for me, and the red and orange, those are like the this crossover stat that I'm about to tell you about. Okay, when this red one, when this 200-day exponential moving average crosses underneath, this 15-day moving average, that is a bullish indicator, and we do have a large gap. Okay, and taking a little look at these moving averages, we are currently finding support on this 55-day moving, on this 21-day moving average. We are currently looking to bounce off of that, but we are currently, obviously, we are in the handle. We are trading in very tight ranges, and this level of support is now going to act as resistance. We did confirm the breakdown, in my opinion, but we are looking for a bounce off this. But this is a good entry point, in my opinion. Okay, here are the fundamentals why. Okay, if we look at the institutional ownership, there's really not much change. There is some change, but we are looking at 7%. Okay, but looking at the recent transactions, we do see a little bit of mixed. Okay, this is actually a bullish indicator, in my opinion, because we sold off so much today, and because some institutions sold for a loss or sold on a red day. Okay, very, very foolish decision, in my opinion. But we do see institutions still loading up, right? 175,000 shares. Okay, this is today. This is the second month. Okay, which is February, and the 16th, right? This is 16th is today, or well, 17th is today, but this is yesterday, and this is the most recent data they have, right? So 500,000 shares loaded yesterday, and it was a red day yesterday, if I remember correctly. I think it was. Yeah, it was definitely a red day yesterday too as well. So this is actually bullish in my opinion, but going on to the insider ownership, we are looking at 14%. 14.16% of the flow is owned by insiders. This is an extremely bullish sign, but here's the thing that no one is talking about. Okay, these guys are in the dental industry. What does this mean? This means that the intrinsic value of the stock is higher than what it is now. Why, Brandon? Why is that true? Well, it's because right when COVID hit, every dentist, everything in the dental sector pretty much just went way down. The space of the dentist offices, dentist workers, dentist companies, all of that, it's just plummeted, okay? It was like the markets today, all right? Yeah, look at this, okay? This is the dentist industry right now, okay? We're like right here, okay? This is what we have in the future, in my opinion, okay? And this is why, guys, COVID is getting better. It's going to be solved. It's going to be cured, within, who knows, a month, a week, a year. We're going to be getting better with COVID probably, 99% in the near future, right? Not like 10 years out, right? I mean, who knows, right? But probably that is a big catalyst for this stock. Okay? Every time the COVID cases go down and we get back to more normal life, right? No masks, less security, less government regulation as far as like masks and all that kind of stuff. This stock will benefit from that. Okay. Now taking a look at CTXR, excuse me. Let's take a look at the technicals really quick. Okay, I did enter 361 shares at roughly $1.53 average cost. Okay, I did not time the dip perfectly on this one. I am in the red right now. I do certainly wish I got in right down here, but this is the level that I got in. Okay, this is your level. If you are looking to enter on the stock, this is going to be your level to watch for $1.48 in my opinion, all the way down to $1.45. But we do have this ascending level of support right here. This is where you would love to get in like right around here, especially at the open tomorrow, like right below $1.50. That's going to treat you extremely well, in my opinion. But guys, I'm not really worried about, okay, I like getting a good entry point, right? Right now I'm in the red. I don't like being in the red, right? I went down like $1,000 today, right? But yesterday I went up like 2,000, okay? But, I'm still up 1,000 on the week, but right? You never want to be in the red. But guys, this is what I'm trying to say, okay? In the future, it doesn't really matter if you get in at $1.50 or $1.40, okay? Because this stock is going to $4 into your bear case, all right? Probably way more than that, especially if the market is actually bullish and not dumping like it was today. Okay, look at this crap. Okay, okay, but there's not really much to dissect on the technicals here. Okay, there's not really a clear formation. I mean, looking macroscopically, on the RSI, we are approaching neutral 59.59. Okay, there's really not much to dissect here, in my opinion. We are going to see some support coming in. The 200-day exponential moving average on the hourly. If we continue to dip, I don't see a break below this trend line unless the markets continue to dip, right? If the markets continue to dip, this technical analysis, it doesn't matter where you're at. The markets will pull everyone down and literally ruin everyone's life if the market crashes, right? Short term, all our lives will be ruined short term if the markets continue to dump, right? That is unequivocally true pretty much. But unless you invest in this and you have insurance like me, okay? Oh my gosh, going off after hours, right? We may be seeing some hope. Okay, but there's really not to dissect here. Okay, but back to the interesting stuff. Okay, 3% of the shares are owned by institutions. Okay, of the shares outstanding. Okay, that is not extremely high. That is not extremely low. That's around average, in my opinion, I would say. Okay, let's take a look at the recent activity. On the 16th, yesterday, we had 3, 4, 5 new positions, new shares being bought, and we had 4 red positions, and we don't actually get to know how many shares they bought, unfortunately, or sold, unfortunately. But this just tells you that even though, was it a red day for tomorrow? Yesterday? Okay, no, it was a green day. Okay, so well, this just lets you know what their institutions are doing. Okay, but this is more interesting information. Insider ownership, 17%. Guys, I'm not telling you to put your life savings. I promise you. I'm not telling you, it's not financial advice, right? You all know the deal, okay? But look at this. 28% of the float is owned by insiders. Not only is almost 20% of the people in the company investing, but the ones that are investing, a lot of them are putting all they have in this, okay? That's a lot of money. Look how many shares they have. 12 million shares? Are you kidding me? 12 million? This is an extremely bullish sign. Okay, if you don't actually know what this company does, this article, well, it's not an article, this subreddit, this Reddit thread right here, this will be linked in the description. You are welcome. This is like, this goes into detail as to like what they actually do, specific products, specific treatment, what their FDA approval. It goes the whole, you get the whole 9 yards of this. Okay, okay. So give this a look. I'm not going to go over all this. Okay, but taking a look at FinViz. Okay, this is actually a bullish sign too. Institutional transactions, we are up 9% in a 3-month change in institutional ownership. Short interest, okay, this is not really that bullish of a sign. Okay, this can be interpreted in many ways, but just know this: 6% of the float has been sold short, and they have not covered yet since this was last updated. So just know there are shorts out there, and they will have to cover eventually. That is a at least partially bullish sign. Okay, and if you do not know what this company does, they're kind of similar to BioNano, but in a similar space, but in different specific focuses on what they're trying to do and ambitions. They basically develop, they're basically like AGTC. They develop stuff for specific diseases, to my understanding. Stem cell therapy products, okay, very esoteric stuff here, okay. I'm not going to try to pronounce all this stuff, okay. Aminorap, okay, jeez, right? Okay, but this is also, we need to go over this, okay. This is actually one of the reasons why I bought this, okay. This offerings are usually a good thing, in my opinion, especially direct offerings are better than public offerings. Okay, it was priced at the market. This is good. Okay, under NASDAQ rules, right? This is going to give them a lot of cash in the future. Okay, and let's look what they're actually using this for. Okay, it is the standard stuff. If I can find it here, yeah, they intend to use the net proceeds for general corporate purposes. Okay, it's just the normal stuff. But long term, this helps the company, in my opinion. It dilutes the shares a little bit. Okay, people overreact with that, I think, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. This will help them long term, and this is a great buying opportunity currently. And get in before you get in while you can, right? Everything's running after hours, seems like. Is this one running? Okay, it's actually doing nothing. Okay, so there you go. There's your opportunity, right? Okay, looking at my current price charts. Okay, I was finally able to give a bear and bull case scenario for BIOL. We're looking at $4 end of year bear case and $10 to $20 end of year bull case. Buy, hold, or sell, 9 out of 10. Okay, you're not going to really see a 10 from me because like that is just impossible. You can never time something perfectly, but this is going to be a 9. A 9 is basically perfect. Okay, 9 and 10 is basically the same. And CTXR, you can see 9.5, guys. End of year bear case, $3. End of year bull case, $5 to $10. Right, not as bullish as I am on BIOL, just because I think BIOL with the pandemic. Once we recover from the pandemic, if we recover by the end of the year, which I am saying we probably will, there's an extremely high chance we will be mostly back to normal, if not all the way back to normal before COVID by the end of the year, probably. So if we do, that gives them just so much upside because their technology really is life-changing and a big deal in convenience and efficiency and cost and saving money for the dentist offices that are actually going to be using the machinery. And they're not even selling them right now because there's not many dentist offices that are open. Their dentist offices aren't even getting any business, right? Because no one wants to go outside because of the freaking pandemic. Do you see what I'm saying here? This is why, in my opinion, these guys have much more upside than CTXR. But guys, this is still a 2x end of year bear case, and this can still be like a 5x bull case. Okay, even more than that, right? This can go even more than that. Okay, this is not a scientific game. I'm not like doing calculations to really. I mean, I'm doing calculations, but not like this isn't a 100% guaranteed price target, right? I can be wrong. This can freaking go way higher than that. This can go way higher than that, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So just keep that in mind. Relevant information in regards to the title is finished now. Feel free to click off, my friends, if you have more important things to do and you're in a rush or something. Extra useful information, beginners, you will want to hear a lot of this. Okay, the top tier YouTubers, as far as accuracy and transparency, in my opinion, besides me, I'm the best, of course. Okay, okay, no, I'm messing around, but seriously, Dead Inside, he's probably the most accurate person. Trade's Trade, he is probably the most transparent person. After me, I honestly do think this. Okay, take it as arrogant or cocky if you want, but I truly think I'm the most transparent person on YouTube. Literally, I don't know of anyone else, to my knowledge, that shows you guys my positions, my exact trades, literally my account growth. Okay, literally all my account growth right there. Okay, all time frames. Okay, all time. Okay, the 1 year max, this is the same as the 6 month because it's only been open for like 3.5 months. Okay, net account value. Okay, boom, boom, boom. That's all I got. Okay, that's why I'm the most transparent one. Okay, but TradeTrader is also transparent. Zip Trader is also extremely accurate, probably the second most accurate. So that's where. So these guys are good. Also, that doesn't mean, guys, listen to me. That doesn't mean just trust everything they say. Okay, these guys have been wrong plenty of times. Everyone is wrong. Everyone is wrong. Also, Zip Trader, if anyone doesn't know this, he actually got wrong. He was wrong on G and OG so far, I think. I mean, he might. I don't think he said it was a long-term play, but he might have. But I don't know. But anyways, guys, the point is these guys can be wrong. Don't blindly trust them. Make your own investing decisions based on your due diligence and risk assessment. I will make mistakes, guys. Do not expect perfection from me, yourself, or anyone. Okay, this kind of coincides with the last point. Don't expect microvisions every day. Okay, don't expect that, guys. It's your heart will be broken. I promise you that. Be careful in the comments. Bitcoin bots are here. What does auspicious descent actually mean? This means basically favorable, and this means a contrarian opinion. So basically favorable dissent, favorable unorthodox opinions, and that opinion being investing in these type of stocks and making a ton of money, as you can see by doing it. Okay, we're up $7,000, guys. We're up $7,000 in 3.5 months, 122%. If you invested $1 million in my exact same stocks, you would have made $1 million. You would have made $1.2 million. Okay, I'm not saying I'm amazing. I'm just saying this is better than Dave Ramsey type investing. Okay, I actually like Dave Ramsey in a lot of ways and a lot of what he says, but not investing. I hate what he says when it comes to investing. I truly do appreciate the overwhelming majority of comments, which are extremely positive. Y'all are amazing. Y'all keep me going. Y'all are actually incredible. I mean that. Okay, I know every YouTuber says that, but I truly know what those YouTubers meant and mean when they say that, because y'all, I'm experiencing it now. Y'all are actually incredible. Please do not hesitate to call me out on something if I'm missing something in the charts, fundamentals, or anywhere else. Use several brokers. Follow Stocks You Own on Reddit and Twitter. Free stocks with Webull in the description. One benefit of using several brokers. Another benefit is pre-market and after-hours trading solely on Webull. I don't know. I mean, I know there's a couple others that use this, but not very many. Robinhood certainly does not, and that is a huge disadvantage. Comment what stocks I need to cover next. Another advantage for Webull, they do offer Roth IRAs. Very easy to set up. I have one. Comment any questions. I will answer them. And the future does not consist of likes, subs, or ads on this channel, regardless of how much success we will have. Okay, we've got 1,000 subscribers like within a few weeks. I think it's been two weeks, less than 2. It's been 2 weeks. We started like February 5th. So it's been 12 days. So it's been almost 2 weeks. And we've got 1,000 subscribers. Okay, that's fast success, I think, for most channels. Okay, success, guys, success is not going to change me. I promise you. I mean, it might change me a little bit, but like in regards to this stuff, it will not change me at all. 0% change. These are my stances. I will never be asking for likes or wasting your time in the relevant section. This is the irrelevant section where you are at my mercy and I can ask for any of this stuff, but I probably still won't. I might subtly do it like I'm about to do here. Okay, what you can do to make no ads the YouTube standard, support the channel. Okay, that's me subtly asking for this stuff right here, not ads, right? Okay, we're never gonna do ads. Okay, screw ads, screw YouTube. I hate YouTube, but supporting the channel is what you can do to make this new YouTube standard, guys. Thank you so much. Bio Nano to the moon, and I will see you all in the next one.